In Italy, a strong hailstorm hit several cities, visibility 0. While in Germany, floods and hailstorms also hit several cities. Then in Spain, a powerful storm surge hit the coast of Ibiza. Our first news starts from Italy. A strong storm hit the city of Turin on the afternoon of Wednesday, August 14, 2024, accompanied by very strong winds and hail. The heavy rainfall caused a significant drop in temperatures and reduced visibility to several tens of meters during the most intense phase of the event. After last night's powerful storm, in the last few hours the storm has caused damage and inconvenience.
Ma qua una certa uno perde.
Especially in the Mirafiori district and in the areas of Carmagnola, Venovo, or Bassano, Torino. Almost 100 technical rescue interventions by the firefighters of the Turin Command. The capital and the surrounding province were affected by a strong downburst that caused trees to fall, causing damage to roofs and flooding several streets, basements, as well as underpasses. A tree fell on a parked car in the Lingotto district, causing several roofs to be damaged. The violent storm also affected the areas of Venovo, Villastellone, Carmagnola, Orbassano, and Moncalieri. From the Mirafiori district, for example, where the rain was accompanied by very strong gusts of wind, reports were heard of the uncovered roof of the Salvemini school. The wall of a factory in Via Novalesa in Nicciolino collapsed due to the bad weather. The debris ended up on top of a car parked in front.
Hanno poi notato tutti I tavoli fuori non si sono presentati.
And again in Nicciolino, the clock face of the parish bell tower of Santissima Trinita, a work designed by the architect Filippo Javara, broke in two due to the recent storm. The rain also caused a landslide that hit Provincial Road 23 in the municipality of Fenestrelle. The traffic services of the metropolitan city of Turin intervened at the scene. The operation to remove mud and debris was made difficult by the heavy rain. Switch to Germany. A severe storm has caused chaos in parts of Germany. The tidal wave has flooded entire cities. The fire brigade is constantly in use. Gondelsheim, after almost unbearable heat. A severe storm has hit parts of Germany. Lower Saxony, North Rhine-Westphalia, Bavaria, and Baden Wurttemberg were particularly affected. In many places, streets, underpasses, and basements were flooded. The area around Karlsruhe in particular had to fight against flooding. In Bruchsal, the Saalbach, a tributary of the Rhine, overflowed its banks. Even if the rain stops, the flood will still come. The city government warned on Tuesday evening, August 13th. Soon the entire city was flooded. In a very short time, the water level had risen.
Das Wasser ist nicht mehr normal. Schaut, hier wird alles weggespült.
According to the fire brigade, the water level temporarily reached 2.13 meters after midnight. This is therefore above the value that classifies the waters of the century, 2.10 meters. The tidal wave also hit the community of Gondelsheim. The water level briefly reached 2.70 meters. Hundreds of basements are flooded.
Achtung, Lila, geh weg! Lila, geh weg!
Bei uns, auf der Hof. Bei uns ist alles voll.
Da schwimmt mein Auto weg. Scheiße.
The emergency services will now go street by street and work their way through. A spokesman for the District Fire Brigades Association said on Wednesday morning, August 14th. Several hundred firefighters are still on duty in the Karlsruhe area. Shortly before midnight, more than 500 missions had been counted. Hundreds are still open. The Technical Assistance Agency, THW, is also supporting the forces and helping to pump out basements. Videos and images on social media give an impressive picture of the extent of the flooding. You can see the amount of water and mud that has flooded streets and basements. Turning to Spain, the storm that hit the island of Formentera with great force this morning has wreaked havoc on the recreational fleet anchored near the coast of the island. Especially in the Illes, Calaseona, where a boat sank and several passengers were injured, and S. Estany de P. This video shows the tense moment experienced between the two boats at the most critical moments of the storm, when the winds were blowing above 100 kilometers per hour and many of the boats were uncontrollable.
Por aquí es pero espantoso, ¿eh? Está entrando el agua. Mira, 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 mira.
The boats collided when the skipper of the sailboat lost control and his bow hit the stern of another larger boat. Fortunately, the man at the helm managed to navigate the situation, backing off, overcoming the waves that pushed him in the opposite direction, and avoiding greater harm.
Esos dos que están ahí en la motora esa va a ir subiendo la...
The fisherman who went missing in Formentera, in the La Mola area, during the storm this Wednesday has been found alive. As confirmed by Salvamento Maritimo, the boat has been found by other fishermen 5.5 miles south of the island. It should be remembered that the notification was registered after the storm by family and friends, activating a search operation in which Salvamento used his Seismar 102 aircraft, which was traveling from Valencia. 9 passengers on a sailboat had to be rescued after the boat collided with rocks in Calaseona, Formentera. Due to the storm, as reported by the Urgent Medical Care Service, SAMU, 061. The incident occurred around 11 a.m. The sailboat has been stranded. 7 crew members suffered minor injuries and bruises, and 2 others suffered serious injuries, one suffering a leg trauma. 6 patients have been transferred to the Formentura Hospital and 3 others are being treated in situ. 1 advanced life support ambulance and 2 basic life support ambulances have been sent to the area. The wind and strong waves caused havoc as it passed through the port of Es Caval den Boras, next to the port of La Savina. A wally of 4,000,006 boats was thrown onto the beach in Formentura. Tardear shows us some specific images, namely those of a boat stranded on rocks, and we speak live with Fernando, a boat captain who has gone down to the sea to help anyone in need. We tried to get the boat off the rocks. We tilted it with ropes, and we managed to move it 2 or 3 meters. He tells us live without taking his hands off the wheel. In addition, he explains that he had to go patiently and carefully so as not to cause more damage, so that the boat does not break and there is no accident. Connection problems and the tension of the moment ended the live show. However, the program also has images that Fernando himself sent us about the rescue. In the series, we see how the owner of the affected boat tells them that they are on rocks, that they have a water outlet, and that they are trying to get it out with a motor pump. We have to take the water and pull it because the problem is that the weather will hit us again soon, Fernando tells him. A few minutes later, Fernando intervenes again to show us that they have managed to get the boat back to sea. Furthermore, he explained to us that inside there was an elderly man who refused to leave his boat, but did not accept help because maritime rescues are fraught with great problems. We rushed to catch him. He did not want to get out of the boat so as not to get lost, said Fernando. The fact is that, although he had been part of the maritime rescue, they did not have the necessary equipment, so they focused on the little things. Whatever we could help, we helped. Here is a very happy man because he did not miss the boat.